So, Battlefield 6, you're getting the blue screen of death, um, or your computer's just crashing. It might give you a little error in the bottom of your screen with some text. Um, it's a most likely a graphics drivers issue, and you might have seen this when you first launch it. A DirectX error, which is related to graphics drivers. Um, but unfortunately, reinstalling that doesn't fix it. You've tried turning on Secure Boot, all of that. So straight to the point, the top things that worked for me, because I tried researching, I tried updating my drivers, I tried doing all this stuff, and I have a pretty high spec PC. The thing that worked for me in order as most important was updating my BIOS. I know you might not want to do that, but if you're not comfortable with the BIOS, but let me tell you, it's pretty easy. You literally just flash a USB drive with Rufus, or format it um, to here's Rufus to FAT32, I believe. Yeah, FAT32. So format it to FAT32 with Rufus. I'll show you Rufus here. If you're not familiar, so pick your flash drive there, FAT32, and then you just start it. And then once that's done, you Google your specific motherboard. This is my motherboard, this ROG Strix Z690E gaming Wi-Fi, and then make sure to do BIOS update. And there was actually a very important BIOS update that patched some security flaws, actually, which is kind of scary. But anyways, so here's the latest for me. It shows the date here, 2025, 5/26. Download that, and then once you have that, here's what mine looks like. Yeah, so it comes in a zip folder, and then after that, I mean, why is this still showing? All right. So you download the zip file of your motherboard, extract it, and then you only need this cap file. So put this cap file directly onto that USB drive in the folder. In the root of the flash drive, there should be nothing else on it. Put that on there. If you have a USB slot on your motherboard, it should say like BIOS slot or whatever. You can use that. And then, go get into your BIOS, spam the delete key when you reboot your computer, or F2, depending. And then let me show you. Let me show you what that looks like with the screenshot, just because I can't record it really. So, yeah, so on my motherboard, this is exactly what it looked like. Asus Easy Flash 3 Utility. And then you select the flash drive. It should look like this screen. Yeah, this is what mine looked like. Once I got into there, I picked the correct storage device with the cap file. You update, it goes through the process. After that, save and exit your BIOS, and then you'll reboot your computer, and that should fix it. If that doesn't fix it, here's the other two options. So first, well, they're kind of in conjunction with each other. The first thing you do is download this display driver uninstaller. Now, you might think, oh, some random website, but this is legit. People have been using this for a long time. It basically wipes all of your drivers. You can still use your main screen, usually if you have an integrated graphics, or mine still worked plugged into the GPU when I uninstalled everything. Just my external displays, my other two displays they weren't showing because I uninstalled the drivers. But anyways, so you go through this process, which here I'll show you what that program looks like. So right here, you extract it, you run this program, and then this will come up. You should do it in safe mode. I didn't. I mean, you can if you want to. And then you select your device. I did GPU. Then mine's NVIDIA, so I did NVIDIA. And then I did a clean and do not restart, or you could do clean and restart. So then once you restart and everything, just reinstall your NVIDIA drivers through your NVIDIA app here. Should just, update everything right here. Mine says reinstall. If you wanted to try updating them prior to doing this, you can do that as well, but for me it wasn't working. So I'd say just wipe all the drivers and then just do a fresh driver install. Another option you can do with that is download the individual rather than this NVIDIA app, which you just saw here, which works great. But if you're having trouble with that, you can, or you need to roll back a certain driver period. It's kind of hard to do in this NVIDIA app, or they don't really give you the option. So right here's the version number of each driver. I picked whichever one I saw fit, depending on where I was at. I think the latest was 581.80 for me. Yeah, right here. So this is the latest driver. If you wanted to roll back, you could do, 581.42, or depending if you had issues before updating your drivers. But NVIDIA's usually pretty on it, especially with like these newer games like Battlefield 6. But yeah, just try those. The thing that really worked for me, I believe, I did both, but updating my BIOS, obviously you need secure boot now with all the anti-cheat stuff. It's very annoying, but I guess they need to do it for cheaters. But yeah, I'd say the BIOS update that fixed my machine, and making sure those secure boot was on. There's no overclocking going on, just in case. I even did this thing where I only enabled 2 cores of my CPU, because someone said online on Reddit, they're like, oh, only enable like 2 cores of your CPU, so it's not accessing these other cores that are problematic with the running in high performance game or whatever. So I don't think you need to do that. I would just do the driver uninstaller, do a fresh driver install after that, and restarting, then do the fresh driver install, and the BIOS update. Do the BIOS update first. All right. See you guys later.